All that fake.
All right, man. Hey, through the eyes of this podcast, I'm here with my brother. We wanna welcome everybody, to the podcast. Subscribe. It's gonna be down below in the corner. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content from us. Our perspective on things. But let's get it rolling. At the bottom of the screen, we got my brethren, John.
You
Yes, sir. Go follow John on Instagram.
follow me, Big John 74 underscore.
Yes, sir. And the same for the Twitch. On my left hand side, we got my good brother, my brethren since the ninth grade, brother C.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, follow me on the ground. BIGSEAY__.
Say it slowly so they can understand,
There you
brother.
go.
Yes, sir. So we here. First episode.
Yes, sir. Yes,
First
sir.
How y'all
episode.
feeling? How y'all feeling?
Life
Good,
is
man,
good,
good,
man.
man.
Life is good.
Life is
Can't
good.
complain. Can't complain
Can't
at all.
complain. So we wanna the reason for starting the podcast, I think people will want to know. So I want to know y'all reasons on joining and starting the podcast. You feel me? Because it's collective. So y'all want me to go first?
I'll go first. I feel like the purpose of a podcast is really just to, you know, let feelings off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much just to get your point across without having so many people interrupt you, and you know what I'm saying what you feel, without really
Opinions.
saying your opinions without really getting a hard pretty much getting canceled by the society today.
Black Twitter.
Yeah, I mean,
Black Twitter.
you know what I'm saying? I really feel like this is a way to voice your opinion, no matter what your opinion is.
Yeah.
Not everyone has to watch your podcast, so that's
Or
my
listen
opinion.
to it. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Exactly.
Facts. I'll go next, man. Why I started this podcast, man. It's pretty much because talk to y'all boys every day. You feel me? And we talk about some real stuff.
Boy,
You
go
feel me?
steal my answer, bro.
We talk about real stuff. You feel me? We talk about real stuff. And I feel like, man, some people, they going to want to tune in. They going to have these same type of conversations who don't have access to talk to us every day. Like we
Right.
talk to each other. You feel me? So I feel like this is good. And whether you like what we talking about or you don't, it really don't matter because we're going to do it every day anyway. So
Exactly.
you feel me? Either,
It
either
don't
support or you don't support. But anyway, if you click on this video, you supporting anyway. So it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
But
You
yeah.
sure? Come on, man. But no, that's really the reason we wanted to get on here and start a podcast because we get on the phone. I was for today, multiple times a day. Why not? You feel me? And I feel as though I be right with certain conversation and vice versa. So having a middleman in the middle can always play a part. You feel me? So, C, we gonna start it off with C. My good brother, go to Orlando University. I don't know, man. Just my dog. Proud of him. Wellness and fitness, that's my guy. So, in that aspect, C is the guy for you. So, let me know, C, what you got going on in Orlando. What's coming up and all that, everything like that, bro.
Man, about to graduate finally.
Big
exercise
facts.
science degree, about to graduate. My bachelor's in science soon in May.
Big
So, I
facts.
mean, that's the biggest thing going on right now. And then just preparing to get ready to go to grad school, get another degree. I got to keep
Right.
that black excellence going. Going to Clemson University. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, ski. So,
I know y'all see the helmet up there.
Yes, sir. Come on, man.
University.
yeah,
Come on, man.
gotta keep the family tight. You feel
So
Yes,
me?
sir.
what made you dive into the wellness and fitness area?
Honestly, bro, it's just seeing so many family members, seeing so many people that I know just
You gotta
struggling
think though.
with that
I know the
aspect.
answer. I know the answer. I just you feel me. You feel me?
Right. I don't know, bro. We just go roll it.
Yeah.
But anyway, bro, like so many people I know, they just struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the proper knowledge and the real research behind why as a black community we eat the way we eat or we do these things we do. We just go off what our parents taught us. And I've
Right.
learned from being in school that's wrong, bro.
All right.
And it's just like growing up obese, it's just like I don't want to be like that. Now that I've been through school and I learned everything I needed to learn, it's just kind of like not going to apply that to my family so that we no longer can use that as an excuse because now it's somebody in the family who really know and got the paperwork to prove it, who's qualified and is going to be certified. So
Facts.
that's really the biggest thing. You feel me? So
Research is
That's what's
everything,
up,
my
bro.
boy.
research is
Proud of you.
everything, bro.
Proud of
Feel
you.
me?
You already know that. I told you that many times, my good brother. Proud of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
John Simpson.
So,
Yeah.
son.
What's up, player?
Chilling, man.
Tell the world about yourself, where you came from, where you at, what you got going on. Tell the world.
I mean, I don't really got much to say, but no, I'm just playing. I'm John Simpson. I played at Clemson. I'm from North Charleston, South Carolina. North Charleston, not Charleston.
No.
uh, I mean, upbringing, it was cool.
Yeah.
I can't complain. I know people out here had it worse than what I had, so I can't really complain. But you know, my right now I'm in the NFL. I'm trying to do my thing or whatever. Play for the Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Raider Nation, yes, sir.
Raider Nation.
But,
silver and black.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway,
black
yeah,
and silver,
my
black and silver.
All right, bro. Black and silver. All right, bro. But no, my biggest thing, really, what I really want to bring to the podcast is just like open discussion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make it a place for us to voice our opinions. Like I said earlier, I mean, I enjoy stuff like this. So
facts, bro. What you graduated for Clemson with?
Graduated with my Bachelor of Science. Sociology. Sociology, bro.
Sociology.
Yeah, man.
Sociology. So me and C was trying to get John the brand. If you ain't savage, you average.
You average, yeah.
We trying to get him to trade. We tried to get him to trademark, but he need to go ahead and do it. And
you
let's
ain't
get
savage,
that brand.
you average. Hey, that's my high school quote. So I ain't
trademark.
I made that up.
Trademark.
Don't try to go trademark it, people.
Don't
it's already the paperwork's already being done.
Let's get that bread. Let's get that bread.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because we will sue you.
We will. We petty like that. We petty like that. Tell him.
Anyway, man. Anyway, Buddha, what you got going on, man? What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you?
I mean, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm a rapper. I wouldn't say a rapper, artist, amongst many other things.
Right.
You feel me? If you
huh?
Amongst many.
What was that? I don't know what that was, bro.
Huh?
What else you do, Buddha?
I mean, I'm just saying I'm a rapper and an artist amongst many other things.
Like, so where people can get your music at? Where people can get your music at? Though?
People can find my music. Find my music anywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Shazam.
You on SoundCloud?
No, I ain't on SoundCloud.
See, you can't say everywhere.
I mean,
can't say everywhere.
You can't say everywhere.
Hey, man.
Oh, he too good to be a SoundCloud rapper.
I was there at one point. I was there.
That's what I'm saying though. But you feel me? You escalated your.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen. Okay. All the music is gonna be in the description of this video, man. Y'all check them out. Hottest artist in South Carolina. Period. Stamp it.
No kizzy.
Done with.
No kizzy.
Done with.
But yeah, I'm an artist amongst many other things. So, enough about me though. But
all right, man. Let's just jump straight into it, man.
First of all, it's hot in the press. Aaron Donald, brother.
Oh wow,
bro! Aaron Donald left that man's face. Oh my goodness, bro! Y'all ain't see the picture?
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it.
Go look at the picture. Go look at the picture.
I saw the picture. It looked pretty bad, but I
pretty
feel
bad.
I really feel, no, it was terrible.
It was
terrible. I really feel like with Aaron Donald though, Aaron Donald ain't about to just punch nobody out the blue.
I mean, yeah, of course something happened, bro. But boy, you really gonna squabble up with Aaron Donald?
Yeah,
bro. Squabble up in a nightclub with Aaron Donald. You see that face? Boy, that's crazy.
Bro. Why he do that to bro?
Something happened, man. Something had to happen. Nobody knows the story, but something had to happen, bro.
Hey, it definitely was way bigger than what they making it seem. Like the dude had to have said something to Aaron Donald, because Aaron Donald, as far as I've seen him in the public on like media and stuff like that, I've never
like
seen
that.
Like, he ain't that kind of guy. As far as I know, I don't really know him personally. So
I wonder where he hit him with one move. Come here,
bro. That man, he trained with knives, bro.
Man, come on, bro. You gonna fight a dude like that?
He trained with knives. Like,
hey, bro, why you getting into it with the best defensive lineman in the NFL?
That's what I'm telling you. You gonna try to throw hands with him? I'm gonna tell him straight up, I ain't got nothing but bullets for you, brother. I'm not fighting you, bro.
Kids, we do not promote lions. We do not promote lions at all. Disclaimer: we do not promote violence. Thank you.
Oh, no. But Aaron Donald, I was not fighting him. You tell me you gonna sit here?
Hey,
nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
That. Even how you fold up.
I'm not doing it, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. So now they're saying he might get assault charges.
Yeah, they said they filed him.
You know how that go.
You said what? See?
They said they filed him. They're gonna file him. Assault charges.
Oh dang.
Anything for the money, bro. Anything for the money. That's crazy though.
Shoot, if I get my F4 up like that, I want some money too.
But it depends on what happened. It depends on what it depends on what happened, bro. If the man says something, bro, and self defense.
If the only way he's getting out of it is self-defense, that's the only way he's getting out of that. That's the only way. Yeah. That's the only way. It don't matter what he said, bro.
Nobody want to hear that, though. Nobody want to say, "Oh,
right." But what I'm saying is, the only way he gonna win that in court, bro, is if he did it in self-defense. That's it, bro. Because they're gonna look at you're an NFL guy, but they're not gonna look at They're not gonna look at it like that, though. They're not gonna look at it like that. They're not gonna look at him.
This man is a weapon in his own.
Look at Ray Lewis. Body.
Bro, he beat the charge.
Hold on, bro.
Self-defense.
Beat the charge. He beat the charge.
But it's self-defense though.
But what I'm saying is though, at the end of the day, if it I just say if it's not self-defense, he gonna have to pay some money. Didn't I just say that?
Hey,
I could have sworn I said that.
I'm just saying, bro.
That's what it is.
We got to be in the middle until the story come out, brother. We got to be in the middle until the story come out, bro.
And you gotta be in the middle about the eye being full up though.
Just
saying, bro.
I wonder, bro, like what made you run or even try to pick a fight with Aaron Donald? But I don't. That boy crazy. He gonna see.
But anyway,
he got the peas on his eye. I bet you.
But I got a question for y'all.
Cold pack.
Got a question for y'all though. Real talk.
What's up, bro?
All right, so how long do you think it takes for a man to know a woman is the one?
The one to do what though? To marry
to marry. How do a man knows she's the one? Because I was watching the video today, and the dude was arguing that the whole thing Steve Harvey was talking about how a dude knows if he gonna marry you in 6 months. He was like, that's BS. So I just wanted to get y'all opinions on it to see what y'all think, because y'all both are taken men. See what I'm saying? Taken men. So I want to know what y'all think.
I don't think you can put a time limit on it. I think that it's more so a feeling, not like a time thing. Like you can't just say, oh, 6 months, we met 6 months ago today. Oh, I think I'm in love with you. I'm gonna marry you. I don't think that's not how that works. Like it could take 6 months, it could take 10 years, it could take 3 years, 2 years.
10 years.
For some people, that's just how it is, bro.
I'm gonna be stepping out the door.
I personally don't think that it takes it's not a certain amount of time that it takes for you to feel like you want to marry a person. You know what I'm saying?
Where was you at? How long did it take you?
I mean, I didn't say, oh, it's been 3 years. I might as well, you know what I'm saying?
No, I know that. I'm just saying, how long did it take you to be like, all right, I'm gonna lock it down?
About 3 years.
Respectable, because you
had
a younger age, so that's understandable, because a person that you fall for as young adults, it ain't gonna be the same person when y'all adults. So you gotta kind of that's adjustment and maturity in a certain age bracket. So you gotta kind of differentiate the two. It ain't really gonna be the same.
Exactly. It really depends on how mature you are, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because if you can't put a time limit on love, bro. Like love is however you make that shit.
But I think what's
the first year, anyway, bro.
But I think what Steve was meaning, right, when he said that was, I think he was talking about the more so the real adults, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
25, 26, 27, 30s, you know what I'm saying? You should know in 6 months whether you want to be serious with this person or not. You feel what I'm saying? I think we do get to an age.
You're not talking about marriage. You're just talking about if you want to really be in a relationship.
I'm talking about marriage, bro. Like, it's 6 months.
That don't make sense.
You got to be talking about marriage, bro.
Marriage, yeah.
6 months, nah.
At 30, bro, you ain't talking about marriage?
No, but I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying, like, I'm talking about as far as putting a time limit on it. If you 30, I'm not going to get with somebody and then in 6 months be like, I want to marry this person. Because you never know. You find that most of the things out within like a year or two. It takes you a year or two to really figure out everything about this person. You know what I'm saying? Because with my fiance, I'm still figuring things out with her to this day. We've been dating for 4 years. You feel me?
Bro, but at the same time, you got to be talking relationship, because if you putting the age limit on it, bro, you got to be talking relationship. If you're not putting the age limit on it, we can talk about relationship. But if we're going to do it, you got to be marriage, bro.
But it do take time to get to know somebody for real. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Because you got to get through the puppy dog phase.
That's the first
you can't really learn somebody in the puppy dog phase, because that's not the real them on an everyday basis.
Exactly.
That's them when everything is going great.
Yeah, that's the
Exactly.
first year,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? So I don't
You
think
gotta
that
see
you
him without the
can
makeup off.
right. And until you see them in that, you can't really give yourself a idea of could I be with this person for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Um. mm-mm.
So
Well,
do you feel like that whole scenario that Steve Harvey had put out, do you feel like that has caused a lot of women to feel like a man should know in 6 months whether he want to be
no,
married to me or not?
no,
Do you
I
think
don't
do you
think
think
so
they
because
no.
I feel like the woman herself is going.
Women got their own timetable, brother. Let me
Yeah,
tell you
that's
that
what I'm
now.
saying. You can't really base it off of what one man says. You know what I'm saying?
Steve don't know
I just
everything now. He
yeah, I
got some
don't think
good
that's
suits, but he don't know everything, bro.
that's
Hey,
not super
Steve
realistic.
Wise now.
Steve
Steve
wise
Wise.
No,
now,
he is
Steve
wise,
Wise.
but
but
he
He's a
that
don't know
wasn't
wise
a good
everything.
man.
quote. That wasn't a good
True.
quote.
Nah,
That wasn't a
True.
good quote.
everybody
True.
different, bro. But women have their own timetable of when things need to get done.
Facts.
Facts. They do.
You feel me?
They do.
So me saying you know in 6 months doesn't justify anything. If she's not ready in 6 months, you're gonna look stupid. Yo, you want to marry me? Nah, you're gonna look stupid. You feel me? Women gonna tell you when what they want, bro. You just gotta
Yeah,
listen.
they know.
They
They
gonna tell you
know.
what they want.
They know.
They
They
know.
know.
They
You
gonna
feel
tell you.
me?
You just gotta listen,
They
bro.
know.
You feel me?
They know.
You feel me?
Definitely. Definitely.
Where we at
So
now?
so
Nah,
another
matter of fact,
thing.
DMX. I forgot all about it. DMX, man. You know, condolences. That's one of my favorite artists. All times. My two
RP
brothers.
DMX.
Yeah, they don't really listen
Long
to him
live.
like that.
Bro,
They,
I
they
listened
know
to
a
him, bro.
legend. Yeah, they don't really
Yeah,
listen to him, but they
we
know a
know him,
legend.
bro.
They know a
Yeah,
legend.
bro.
We
Know he a
know him,
legend.
bro. We just don't. You
Just because
feel me? You gotta
we
think.
can't name 10 songs. I'm
Bro, it
sorry.
ain't. Bro, listen. I ain't gonna lie. When he
If it
first
come on, I know it. You feel
Right.
me?
I know who it is.
when he first passed away, bro, like it was just I was on Twitter. It was just crazy how many people started tagging this man, posting his videos, posting his songs. When 2 weeks ago, when he was on a podcast, nobody said anything.
That's
How
for
do y'all
anybody.
how do
That's
y'all
for
feel
anybody.
about that though? Like
Nobody said
with today's
anything,
society,
bro. That's
with
weird.
today's society, how do y'all feel about that?
That's
Like
weird, bro.
Anybody.
do you think people post things like that for clout?
For
Yes.
clout,
Or
that's
Yes.
weird. That's
Definitely.
weird, bro.
People want the attention of trying to be connected to somebody that's no longer here,
Facts,
because
like you trying to
when
get more
somebody
attention than the dead
dies,
man, bro.
it brings sorrow and it brings a whole lot of attention because people feel remorseful for that person who
Yeah.
died,
It's
for the
weird,
family.
bro.
So if you're attached to that person, or you try to create a significance between you and that person, people are going to put their attention on you as well because you're the one going through the sorrow.
Yeah.
But reality of it is, it's just for clout.
It's
It's
for
just like when
clout,
it's
bro.
just like when Nipsey Hussle died. Rest in peace, Nip. You
Yeah,
feel
rest in
me?
peace, Nip.
A lot
Rest
of
in
people
peace, Nip.
ain't never even heard his music or can't name 10 songs. You feel me?
Can't
But
even.
everybody's screaming Nip name. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
But that's just the way that the world it's a fake world, bro.
It's
And people
weird.
just
it's fake, bro.
it's fake, bro. It's fairy
It's
tale,
weird,
bro.
Like y'all had these pictures for how long with DMX, and y'all ain't never posted before.
facts.
They just go save it to their phone. They Google it and save it to their phone.
But now y'all got so many pictures. Oh, this is my song. I woke up the next morning, Instagram, everybody got his music playing. Like, bro, y'all was
That's how
not
it
playing
is.
DMX 2 weeks ago. Y'all
They
didn't
don't
even
love you
think
till you
about-
dead.
Swear to God, y'all wasn't even thinking
They
about
don't
this
love you till
man.
you dead.
You feel me? Like that joint is crazy, and I'm a real DMX fan, so I ain't gonna sit here and cap. But that joint really threw me
I ain't
off.
gonna hold you. I'm not really a big DMX fan. I
Yeah,
can't name you 3 songs, but I
He ain't in
know
my rotation. I ain't gonna
when
lie.
I hear DMX, I know who DMX is. I'm not gonna
Hey,
sit here and hold y'all.
That's original storyteller right there. People, and then V was like, "Is that your favorite artist? Why you ain't feel no sorrow or feel some kind of way about his addiction or try to help?" I'm like, "What can I do?
Facts.
It's famous. Like
What can
hey
I do? I don't
DMX,
know him.
get off that stuff. You
Bro,
feel me?
bro,
Like,
like-
I don't know him. Like all I can do is
Yeah.
be a fan of him through his
That's it.
music. Like I
And
don't
then we're
know
not
him.
emotional. We're not emotional about stuff like that.
Yeah, you
We
feel
see
me?
people die. We see people die every day that we know.
every
People
day
that we were closer to than DMX
closer
die
to the
all the
DMX,
time.
and
And
I
it's
don't
just
post.
like
I don't even post it.
it's just the life we live, bro.
Yeah.
It's just
I'd
just
rather
what be
grieve.
happening.
I'd rather grieve in silence, bro. I don't need to post on Instagram to
So I am
solidify.
too. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm the same way.
I don't need to do none of that. Man, just be right here. I don't need to do none of that, bro. You feel me? So
Do you think when people post and they're grieving, do you think it's because they want
Clout.
do you think they want clout, or do you also think that
I don't
it's
think people
because,
sincerely be sorry that they're gone, bro. I don't really think people be. You feel me? I know
bro,
it hit.
you gonna let
Hold
me
on.
ask the question?
Yeah, my
Let
bad,
me
bro.
ask the question.
My bad, but it's really you feel me? It really hit a pinch of nerve, brother. But I don't really think people. I don't think people really be sorry that the person is gone. I know it hit some way, somehow, bro. But
I'm not talking about celebrities. I'm just talking about
I'm
people in
just yeah,
general. Like when they
in
post.
general.
But you gotta also look at it like this, bro. That could be their way of crying out for help, bro.
Crying for
What you
help for
mean?
what?
For
You
The
know what I'm
person,
saying?
the
Like
person need help
they
more than you.
listen, because they're posting. They may want somebody to check on them. So I'm saying, if somebody significant to them died, they're gonna post about them,
Oh, you talking about like
or they'll post like emotional stuff, like you know what I'm saying, like you know how to post be like
you said we ain't
all
talking
sad
about
and
no.
stuff.
You said we ain't talking about no famous person now. We just talking about
Nah,
a
we just
person that
talk about just a
posted.
regular
In
person, bro.
general.
Like
In
somebody
general.
Okay,
died.
yeah, that makes sense. That
You
makes
know what I'm
sense.
saying? They may want to cry for help. Now with celebrities, bro, I don't feel like. I
And
mean,
you
some
don't
people do
know
got that
them.
emotional connection to them. You
Yeah,
feel me?
I feel that, but
But
you don't
I
know
don't know
them,
if it
bro.
be as deep as you
Someone ain't
feel
never
me.
been to the cookout. Feel me? And you
But
don't know them.
Are you an idiot?
but
The
that don't
music,
mean you can't.
the
Some people
music bring you
sensitive,
close.
bro.
The music
Some
bring you
people
close.
sensitive.
No lie, the music bring you close. But
Yeah,
if
that
it's
is
People
nothing you
facts.
can
sensitive.
do, bro, what can you can't beat yourself up about it. It's like it's crazy that they gone. I understand that, but like you feel me?
But you
Nobody can
can't
help
hold.
DMX but himself, bro.
That's
But you
true.
can't hold everybody to the expectations of you, though. That's how
Facts,
you are.
facts,
Everybody ain't like that.
facts.
Some
But
people sensitive.
yeah,
Some people
but
get emotional about stuff like that.
it depends,
That's
man.
facts.
It depends,
I
bro.
done seen a girl cry because somebody else bought them some Starbucks. Like for real. Like people just like that. You feel
That
me?
is true. That is
So
very
you
true.
can't
Everybody
put
different. You
that.
can't really, yeah, you can't put
Can
everybody in the
you
same.
can't do that.
But at the same time, I do feel like to a certain extent, some people do things like that just for clout.
Just for clout,
Yeah,
bro.
You know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
definitely.
Like
I see it all the time.
we can't
All the time.
generalize everybody, but there are definitely people that never really listen to DMX. Don't know,
Never,
you know what I'm saying? Don't
never,
know, couldn't name 3 of his songs, but they posting about him. That I
never.
feel like those people are the ones doing it for clout. But at the same time, you never know what people's intentions are. That's how I
Yeah,
feel, bro.
yeah. You just gotta let it roll how it roll, bro.
Ain't never
Exactly.
listen to DMX, bro.
You
I
sound
don't
hurt.
really blow me.
You sound hurt
It
for
blow
real.
me, bro. It blew me. I ain't gonna lie, I went on Twitter and did a little rant for like 2 little tweets, but
Bro, you always ranting on Twitter, bro,
yeah,
Yeah.
facts. But
about a
that,
bunch of nothing.
about a bunch of nothing, brother. But but that just really had blow me, man. That just really had blow me. So this video
Telling you.
surfaced. I just saw this video. It was South Carolina, matter of fact. It was South Carolina. It was a black dude walking in a white neighborhood, bro, and he was getting followed.
By who?
A white guy.
It was a resident in the neighborhood. I seen it. It was a
It was a
resident
black
in the
guy following him.
neighborhood of the neighborhood that the black dude lived in.
Predominantly
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, it's a predominantly white neighborhood or whatever.
Black
and-
guy scrolling through and he get followed. What you doing
Yeah.
here?
and
All
the-
that.
and the dude was
The
trying
same
to-
videos we done seen multiple times, brother.
But it wasn't like a cop or anything. It was just a regular
A
person.
civilian.
Nah, it was a civilian that lived in the neighborhood.
Civilian on civilian, bro. Black on white.
Yeah, I'd have been hostile. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nah, but bro was like, I live here too. He kept saying, I live here too. And dude was like, get out of my neighborhood. You're not from here. Like stuff like that. He didn't say those exact
That's
things,
your
but
man. Listen,
something like
It would
that.
be funny if the black dude got a bigger house than him.
would it be?
I mean, it
It'd be
would
so
be better.
funny.
And then the dude kept
It'd be
asking him.
so funny.
The dude kept asking him. He was like, where you live at around here? And for me, if I was me, I wouldn't tell him where I lived because that dude.
Yeah, facts.
Now you know where I
Facts.
live at. Now you about to come to
Facts.
my house and you feel me like
Yeah,
ain't
facts.
What?
going for none of
Yeah.
that.
right.
People
So
is, man. It's them old school.
That's
old
weird
school,
though, bro. Like,
old,
why you
them
going
stuck in
out
them
your
ways.
way? Why you going out your way to bother me, bro? You don't even own.
I just think
jealousy.
it's crazy.
You
I
don't
just think
even
it's
jealousy.
crazy.
own. You don't even own the neighborhood. You have a house on the block.
It's
Why
jealousy.
are you patrolling, bro?
It's jealousy.
I could have seen. I could
don't
have
think
seen if
it's
he was
jealousy.
riding there.
I think it's just hatred, bro.
It's tradition, man.
jealous.
I mean,
It's
of course, it's
tradition.
that, but it's jealousy, though, bro.
But
It's
of what
tradition,
though?
man.
They're
This dude
jealous
never
because
he's never met him a day in his life. How can he
Never.
be jealous of something that he don't know about?
because
You know what I'm
because he's jealous of him because how black dude gonna have a house around here? See what I'm saying?
But I don't think that's
Is it more
And it's
jealous?
like-
Is it more
and it's
jealous
like-
I don't think it's jealousy. I don't think it's jealous.
I don't
bro.
think that's the
I
right
think
word.
he's jealous of him.
I think
bro.
it's more shocking. Like, what you doing around here? Like, you on the
Jealousy.
Yeah,
same
it's
pay,
not-
you on the
it's
same
not
pay
jealousy.
bracket as me? What?
Yeah.
Why you around here? You don't belong around here, bro. Like, listen,
That's true.
Listen, the things black people go through, man, for no reason, bro.
Crazy, bro.
That's crazy, bro. You following this black dude around? You don't even.
So did the
own the
cops get
block.
called on it, or
I have no idea.
I don't know.
haven't looked
I just
back
saw the
into
little
it.
clip that they posted, bro. But
That's crazy? And that man live over there for real. And he harassing.
in his own
They
neighborhood,
actually protesting outside of the dude's house, the white guy.
to move.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not telling him to move. They just outside his house.
Is it all black people, or is it a mixture of black and white?
I think I just seen black people. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, you gotta stick together, bro. Stick together, black people.
It's crazy out here, bro. Cops killing black people, bro.
Facts. But that, man.
Do you think that will ever stop, bro?
No.
Cops killing black people?
No.
How can we fix that problem, bro?
I think. All right. I don't. Nah, bro.
You better bear arms.
Nah,
it's legal to carry in
that,
South Carolina right now, bro.
You shoot a cop, you ain't never winning.
Yeah, you ain't gonna win.
You shoot a cop, you're never winning.
What are you
Ever.
talking about?
And that's crazy because it's like that's the one person we can't protect ourselves against. Police. How that work? Just because you got a badge. Just because you got a badge.
Without that badge, you up.
Anyway, I personally feel like one way that it could lessen the deaths of black people by police officers is if more black people join the forces. I know that's not what a lot of black people want to hear.
It's true.
But I feel like how else are we going, you feel me, get over that if it's only white men that's police officers?
Yeah.
If we change the narrative,
so look,
then most of that
come to your trap, take over your trap.
Yeah, most of the issues gonna be gone. I'm not saying we should have black corrupt police officers. I'm just saying when we get pulled over by somebody that look like us, it makes us 10 times less scared. Like I'd be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Cool. So
like,
look,
when I get pulled over by a white man, I'm scared, bro. I'm scared as hell.
Hey, shit.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm big as hell. I'm 6'4.5", you know, 3 plus, 300 plus. But I'm just saying, like when I get pulled over by a white cop, that shit's so scary to me, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You feel me? But I felt like if I was to get pulled over by a black man,
do you call people when you get stopped?
Hell yeah.
Every time. Every time.
100%.
I call C.
Every time, bro.
All the time. I call C.
Honestly, bro, last couple cars I got pulled over, they've been chill, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They've been chill, bro. I've been blessed to not be in an uncomfortable situation to where I really feared for my life. I only feared for my life with a cop one time. One time in my life.
Tell us about that.
When you was
man,
younger,
listen,
right?
So this what happened, right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Hold on.
Story time with C, all right? I'm gonna tell you, all right. So
let's get that bread.
I'm playing basketball with my cousins or whatever, Northwoods or whatever. So we playing basketball. So I'm walking home at the time I was living on in-town suites, you know, around the time I, you know, going real bad in my life at the moment. So, you know, I'm walking home, you know, I ain't gonna let me be honest. I went to Kmart.
You done steal some shit.
And I stole some food. All right. I'm being honest, bro.
Facts.
So you stole food?
I had some beef jerky, you know what I'm saying? The jalapeno kind. All right, so I'm
gotcha.
walking in the jalapenos, you know what I'm saying? Walking. I'm talking about I'm a jit, you feel me? So I'm cutting through the dealership or whatever, just walking. So next thing I hear, whoop whoop. So I'm like, oh Lord, he done caught me stealing beef jerky from the store, right?
That would have sucked going to jail for stealing beef jerky.
But I was a minor, bro. I think I was probably like a freshman in high school, bro. Like I was still young. So he stopped me or whatever. He was like, come here. I was like, what's up? He was like, what you doing around here? I was like, going home. He was like, you can't be walking to the dealership. He was like, we done had people breaking in the cars and doing this and doing that. You out here bringing these little cars, little nigga? I'm like, nah.
It was a white
come
dude?
here, let me search you. Black dude, bro. He done, come here. Threw me on the car, searching me, taking everything out of my pockets, throwing it, all of that, bro. Throwing it, bro. All that, throwing it. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Tap me up.
I mean.
And then slap me on my head, gone on home. You feel me? I'm just like, bro, come on now. Like, you ain't had to do all that. And he, wow, matter of fact, how old you is? You know what I'm saying? At that time I lied. He was like, when your birthday? He was like, what year you was born? And I couldn't get the year. You feel me? On top of my head. So he already knew I was lying and stuff like that.
Oh, man.
And that's crazy, tough. Bro.
With a black police officer too.
Yeah.
So I feel like with that, man, I feel like though in those instances, like, yeah, like what I said earlier about how having black people, I feel like it would decrease the amount of shootings.
Yeah,
I feel like that even with that happening in the UC, I feel like that could have went so much worse if it was a white guy. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Y'all was
Yeah,
in a
Could have went
dark,
definitely.
y'all
way
was in a
left.
dark place. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? But
No,
I
no, it
mean,
was
but
some light now. It was some light now. We was in dealership now. It was some
oh,
light.
okay. Well, shoot, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know the full details or whatever. But
Oh, if
I
it
feel
was
like
dark,
things
I
would
was
just
running.
change.
As black as I am, I was gonna run. You crazy? Like, you're not stopping
Nah,
me.
bro.
I was gonna run.
Oh wow.
Telling you, I was gonna run, bro.
You ain't getting nowhere, boy.
You
Yeah.
crazy. Back in them days, you crazy boy. I I'd have hid behind the F-150 tire, boy. I ain't lying.
All right, bro. But no facts though, John, with the black police officers. So my thing is, if more people do apply to become black, more black people do apply to become police officers, they have to get put in a district where it's predominantly black people.
I don't think that's necessarily.
It gotta be, bro.
Nah, I don't think that. I don't think. I just
your
feel like.
people. You feel me?
No, I'm not saying that they should split it up. I'm just saying like, just in general, like no matter where you at, it shouldn't have to be. Oh, you get put here, you get put here. I feel like more black people should just, you know what I'm saying, try to be police officers instead of neighborhood watch. Nah, we want you really out there in the field with them boys so y'all can see what they doing in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
You think that gonna make it better though? I feel as though
Yeah,
once
got to. Because you gotta think
they live by the code, all blue.
But at the end of the day, though, if it's people from the community in the forces protecting the community, bro, they ain't just gonna let some random
They're not gonna
dude
let anything
who got the badge.
That's what I was saying, bro.
Do that, but they don't have to necessarily be in their community. They could be anywhere, in any different type of community. It could be somebody from the Wayland that's all the way over there on Otrano. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the kind of areas I'm talking about. I'm not talking about where they live personally. That's the kind of areas I'm talking about, though. Just predominantly black people. Because normally black people, that's what I'm saying. But normally black people would be, patrolling Mount Pleasant.
I mean, that ain't necessarily true.
I done seen it, bro. How many black officers you done seen in Pepper Hill, Pepper Tree, in Pepper Hill, Pepper Tree?
I done seen some, but you gotta think majority of the police department is white, so that's why you feel that way. It's because you feel me, but that's not necessarily you. There aren't any in there because they are. You gotta think they work a bunch of different shifts. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They be in unmarked cars.
I'm telling you,
because a lot of times the black people be in unmarked cars because they fear for their life if they had. Because you gotta think they take those cars home. Some of them take those cars home. So if you got a police car in your yard and you live in the hood or you live near the hood, oh, you the police. You know what I'm saying? So they allow them to take unmarked cars home so people don't necessarily know, oh, he police. Unless you already just know, like, yeah, that's the police officer. You feel what I'm saying?
So let me ask y'all this. Let's take it back to when you ask, what can we possibly do to stop the killing of black people, right? Mm. When was that transition after slavery to say, all right, why didn't black people start their revenge then? Why didn't black people start to rebel then? Why is it now? Why is it now? Why is it now that we're so fed up with black people getting killed when it's been going on?
I don't think it's about rebelling. I mean, that's not what black people are doing. It's more so.
Well, trying to find solutions. Let me put it like that. Trying to find solutions to make the situation a little better. Why has it?
I think it's because of cell phones, bro. All this stuff wasn't being caught on video and stuff. Like
everything's getting caught on camera, bro.
Yeah, everything now everything's getting caught on camera. Everything that's on the camera is gonna be on the news. Everything that's on the news is gonna get blown out of, not out of proportion, but like blown.
It's gonna get blown up.
Yeah. It's gonna force you to not be able to ignore it.
Be quiet. You can't be quiet about it.
You can't.
It's been going on.
You see somebody getting killed. You see a black kid getting killed by a white cop on television all the time. You can't ignore that because that's something you see on TV. That's just like if something happens on a reality TV show and everybody's talking about it. It's because they can't ignore it because they see it and everybody knows that everybody sees it because it's painted everywhere. So because it's painted everywhere, they no longer can ignore it because back then they didn't have all those cameras. So you were able to ignore it because you can make the argument, oh, I didn't see that. That probably was one time. That don't happen. But now that it's painted everywhere, you have no choice but to acknowledge it. So you can't ignore it.
How many times, bro? How many times is it gonna take for somebody to get killed for black
It's
people should
not
really
even.
wake up and be like, all right, we need
What
to
you
get a
mean?
solution.
Yeah,
We
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 need to
wake
can't.
really
up.
get a
What
solution.
what can we
What
do
can
though?
we
That's what I'm
do?
asking y'all. Like,
It's
what
not.
can we
I
possibly
You
mean,
asking
do?
us? You're asking when are we gonna wake up? We're already woken up. Why
No,
you
yeah, we
think?
up.
Why
no
you think they went
solution.
down the street and boarded everything up? Well,
I'm
what are
looking
we
for a
gonna do?
solution. Like,
What can we do?
I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know,
What
We
bro.
can't
solution?
protect ourselves. We can't protect ourselves against
Can't
the
do nothing.
police because we're gonna lose in that. We're gonna lose in that regard.
Lose
We're
in the
supposed
court
to.
system.
We're exactly because we're supposed to listen to them. They're the one person who has ultimate authority over us.
So
You know
y'all
what I'm
saw the
saying?
story with Oh, I don't want to get a guy name wrong. I think it's Dante.
Yes, Dante.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
How you mistake a taser? Come
I
on,
She
don't
should
know.
have been
I don't really
fired.
know too much about
She
that
should have been
situation.
fired. She should have been fired.
I
That's
think
the case.
they said she
She
resigned.
she got arrested.
She got arrested and
Manslaughter.
she
Yeah,
she
second.
resigned.
Yeah.
And
Manslaughter.
the chief.
Listen to me. Manslaughter.
It should be. It should be. How
No.
how do you get your taser mixed up?
Isn't the dude dead?
Yeah.
Should have been murder.
And you only got manslaughter?
Come on, man.
You are a police officer. You cannot make those type of mistakes. That's unacceptable.
And the lie that you came up with is that you didn't know it was your gun. You thought it was your
That's
taser.
unacceptable. That's why you go to
on,
training.
man.
How you don't know the difference between a gun and a
Come on,
taser? And
man.
you went through all this training.
Come
They don't
on,
have
man.
enough training. That's what it is. I feel like it's so easy to become a police officer. They're allowing it the requirements to have that ultimate power. It's too easy for them. It's too easy. It's too easy. And it's unacceptable. How do you confuse your taser for your gun? You're a police officer. That's your profession. You're not supposed to make those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to make that mistake. You know what I mean? Like, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable.
She knew what was going on.
She knew what she was doing. Like, it's unacceptable. You knew what you was doing. And you should be going to jail for murder. But because she's a police officer and this and that, they're gonna dumb it down. They're gonna give her the least possible punishment.
Yeah, the least possible time.
I mean, but let me ask you this: if that was a black officer that did that to a white kid,
pension gone, everything
everything gone. That's why people feel like we should defund the police, because it's like y'all just gonna keep killing us anyway. So why we need to pay y'all out of our taxes?
Everything gone.
You know what I mean?
Pension gone.
But how do you feel about that though? Do you think the police should be defunded? Like I hear people all the time talking about. I hear people talk all the time talking about getting rid of the police entirely. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
I don't think that's realistic. Like that's not gonna happen.
I'm glad you said that because that's so stupid.
Because for one,
go crazy.
Because for one, they got rid of the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of the Black Panther. That was the only people that were protecting us was the Black Panthers. They got rid of those. So now it's the police. But the Black Panthers used to protect us from all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like you realistically take the police out of America,
out of society,
everybody's gonna go crazy. They're gonna feel like they're above the world because there's nobody
holding
them. There's nobody holding them accountable.
It's gonna turn into the purge.
You know what I mean? There's nobody holding them accountable, so anybody could do anything, and they don't have to worry about nobody coming to get them. And then that means now we're gonna have a lot more murders because the excuse that certain business owners are gonna use, I was threatened for my life, killed a black kid, and it's gonna create that story. So it's good that we got the police. Because I feel like civilians killing black kids is going to happen a lot more than black kids right now, because that's all they got to say. I feel for my life. Da, 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 da. She doesn't have any training, so they're not going to look at her as like, you should know better. Now, even though they don't give the cops that same type of heat, but it's just the fact that that's just unrealistic, bro. They ain't never getting rid of the police. They'll never get rid of the police. You know how much crime will happen.
It's not gonna get better neither, bro. I'm sad to say, bro. It's just not gonna get better.
I think it will with time. I know it's been a long time, but you gotta think about how much, like, what all we've
been through. We been through a lot.
What all black Americans has been through, you know what I'm saying? And over time it's gotten better. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying
I agree.
Life is perfect right now.
It's got a lot better.
But it's gonna take another 100 years for it to
the evolution of black people in America has gotten better.
It has gotten a lot of
and with time I do believe it should get better, but I mean we just live in a reality where we don't see it because we look at 2 years, 5 years, 10 years as a long time, but in the grand scheme of in the grand scheme of the evolution of Black people in America, that's not a long time at all.
Exactly.
Because if you think about it, slavery and segregation and all that, it wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't
in
that
the
long
grand
ago.
scheme of things. It wasn't that long ago. You feel me? But we look at it like, oh, that was a long time ago. Nah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We a couple generations, a couple grandparents down from that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And I really feel like as far as that goes, like generational, like it plays a big part on how Black people are today. Like a lot of them are in poverty because they, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have anything to pass down to their grandkids. And with the white kids, they had those
they had
plantations, they had, you know, crops and everything like that. So they can pass it down and pass it down and pass it down. And a lot of Black people are on the back end, they like stuck trying to get out of this hole pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have those, they didn't never have those things that they can trade down and pass down to generation. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't even get the 40 acres and a mule.
Do you think we should? Do you think we need to go back and own those plantations though? I feel like we should. I feel like all black people in general should own every plantation that
I don't want the plantation. I want part of America, which I helped build, or my ancestors helped build.
A plantation is a part of that though.
Facts, but I want, in the grand scheme of things, I want the land that I traveled. You know, the things that I helped build. You feel me?
But don't you think? Don't you think the plantations where our ancestors bled and got raped and got treated cruel, where they put the most work in, don't you think that would be more significant to own as a whole, as a black people as a whole? I just feel like we should all own it. Why do white people still own plantations?
Yeah,
feel me? Like, why? For what? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that they
like. Of course, you're not gonna keep it a plantation, but
I mean,
you need to own it.
But I mean, but that really comes back to what I said though. Like, it's really passed down generation to generation. It's not like I'm sure the people that live on the plantation, well, not all of them, still have in mind like, oh, you know what I'm saying, this was a slave plantation back in the day, because it's been so passed down and everything's changed on the land that they're living on. You know what I'm saying? Right. Not all of it. Like, go ahead.
Look at it like this. It's kind of like when Tyler Perry said in his interview, when he received that award or whatever, where he said in his presentation, where it was like the building that the Tyler Perry Studios was on was once a building where the soldiers used to be at to try to keep black people in slavery, try to keep black people in their situations. And he owns it. So now the little black kid in that neighborhood that walks past there can look at that. And once he knows the history, oh, these were a bunch of racist men that used to be in this building. Now it's owned by one black man. And I feel like with plantation, it should be the same feel. Like, of course, we can never erase history. But for generations to come to know that, dang, our ancestors went through all that, but now we own it. Like, it's just it's a certain feeling of gratitude. Like, yeah, we put in all that work over there in the wrong way, but now it belongs to us, and now they can never. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that.
I mean, that makes sense.
They shouldn't keep it. I just feel like we should own it all, bro.
But I mean, you gotta think about it like this. Going back to what I said. It's about it being passed down, and the only way Tyler Perry got it is because he paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
But everything you got to pay for.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying not the money. They're not about to just give up their assets that they've been passed down from generation to generation to generation to generation for a couple of $1,000s. You got this. You feel me?
But that
land is precious.
I'm not saying the average American. I'm about to go buy a plantation.
No,
I'm just saying for the right number, anything can be bought.
Yeah,
for the right number. Think about it. It's just like Jay-Z and them. They buying art pieces for multi-million dollars. It's going to auction for multi-million dollars. You think if they would have went to a plantation and be like, hey, I want to buy all this, you think that wouldn't? First of all, the value of that would be way more than a painting, in my opinion.
I don't know now. Art now.
That's land. That's land. You can recreate art. You can't recreate land.
I mean, not the art they buying.
You can recreate.
Not the art they buying.
Bro, listen.
Bro.
You can listen.
We about to spend a million plus on
You can recreate a picture. You can't recreate land. What's on this earth, that's it. So if everybody own a certain piece of this earth, that's it. You can make another painting. That's just like saying I draw a square.
That's not worth $1 million.
I'm just saying though. That's just like if I draw a square. You telling me my square is worth more than this piece of grass. Come on, man. No.
Yeah.
No.
Man, look.
Some things are priceless to people, bro. Those people that all those things that was passed down from generation
Think
to
about
generation,
it.
they're not willing to sell.
Think about it. That art piece can be destroyed. That's material. That's material. A plantation is black history, bro. Plantation is black history.
I feel like a plantation is everybody's history. That shit. It sounds.
That's black history. That's black history. That's
but I mean, if you think about it, bro, I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
You gotta correct that one. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. You about to have me hot.
What makes a plantation only black history?
What you mean?
I know we did a lot. We did a lot on the plantation, but you got to hear me out.
We did everything.
I understand. We did everything. I agree with you, bro. I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying the white man is the reason why we, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's their land, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's their shit. We built. They stole it. I'm not disagreeing with that either. I'm just saying that's their land, and so they feel as though I'm not about to sell this land because you know what I'm saying? This is my land. That's my granddaddy land. You know what I'm saying?
For the right number, it can't be so.
I'm not saying that it can't be. I'm just saying majority.
You are going to have. I don't think majority of. I don't think nobody has realistically really went to go buy it. Because I don't think a lot of people have thought about it.
I wouldn't want to live on a plantation.
You don't have to live on it. That's just like
it's more owning it for see. It's more owning it for see. It's a psychological thing of just owning it. Just like knowing, like a white person knowing that you own the plantation. It's a psychological game.
That's just like when people buy real estate. That's like just when people buy real estate. They don't live on every property they buy.
You feel me? It's just a simple fact of
some people just have it just to have it.
But I mean, they have it to sell it eventually.
They have it to sell it or to do something with it.
Like what?
What you could do on a plantation, bro, it's land. Once you take everything off, you can build it to whatever you want.
No, but I'm saying with the real estate. You saying you comparing that to real estate.
Yeah, because it's land.
Yeah.
Okay. You could build a house on that plantation. You could clear it off and build a school. You could build a black-owned business. You could do anything. It's land, bro.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? It's land. So you can own that land and create something for us on that. So yeah, our ancestors bled and worked and did all of this on that land. Yeah. And now we own it and we're doing something to better the future for people that look like us.
I guess what I'm saying, I'm not saying that you're wrong. In my opinion, I just want to get away from that, you know what I'm saying, and start something on my own somewhere else. I don't even want my kids to even like be like, oh, this is a plantation. Slaves used to be here. I want to have my own land. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a plantation.
So he's not saying he's going to erase it. He's not saying he's going to erase it.
No, I'm not. I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't going to say that.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's why I said that's they like. I don't want to be included. Like I don't. Let that be that. I want to start my own thing. I want to have my black-owned businesses on my land. I don't want it to even be, you know what I'm saying? I want to start something different.
So you rather them be able to still continuously use that as a prompt when they have people over? Because think about it, if black people own all the plantations, there's nothing left for white people to brag about on that land. Because they don't own it. Oh yeah, we used to have slaves on it. But there's a black man who owned it. You see what I'm saying? So who really won? Who really won? I mean, that's your mindset, but
that's what I'm saying.
People, that's your opinion. But other people, why go somewhere? What? It'll be more significant to own something that you know people who look like you died on and got tortured, rather than just going to get another piece of land. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a psychological game, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but that's just not how I would.
So pretty much, that's just like that's just like they did all that for nothing because we don't own it. They went through all that for nothing because we don't own that. They did all that and nobody owns that. That's nobody that looks like that said, owns that.
That's why I said the plantation wouldn't be my route.
That's what I'm saying.
I will want just America, period. A part of America should be.
That's unrealistic.
No, bro. Listen. It's unrealistic. I'm just listen, bro. America was built on the back of slaves, bro.
Yeah.
No cap. So I feel as though since we help bring America from here to here, somewhere in between, we should get something, bro. We should own something because we never got the 40 acres and a mule, right? We should own something. So they was talking about paying kind of like back pay to all black people. Yeah,
reparations.
How it's not gonna happen, bro.
So what's more? But
It's not gonna happen.
what's more realistic?
I want land.
What's more realistic? Plantation is land. That's a land.
But that's America. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Just the plantation generally was not. I wasn't thinking about plantation, but like just land in general of America, bro. I think all black people.
What's more realistic? What's more realistic that we're gonna get first?
Land.
Reparations or us buying back slave plantations? Because at the end of the day, it's land. I'm pretty sure the slave plantations, it doesn't look the same. I'm pretty sure people done did stuff on it, but it's still, they could still say when people come over, like, yeah, this was slave plantation back in the day where they kept the black people, blah, 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 blah. See what I'm saying? We're not gonna get reparations. That way everybody think we ain't getting that.
No, we ain't getting that.
But you could buy back. You could buy back where our people sacrificed their life at.
We ain't,
see what I'm saying?
No reparation time, no time soon,
you could, but we can buy that back.
I agree with what you're saying.
Think about how many black millionaires we got, bro. People buying jewelry, people buying all that.
Yeah,
our people did all that work on that slave petition for nothing, basically, because we don't own it. We don't own it. So what are we really doing?
Yeah, that's why I said
that chain. You tell, because guess what? That land, that slave plantation land, the value for that is gonna be way higher than that chain that rapper got, or that watch. That goes down in value. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. A slave plantation. Come on, bro. Owned by a black man.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? That's land. In the day, if you put like this, take the thought of it being a plantation out your mind. It's just land.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
It's just extra important because we know what happened on that land. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just how I feel about that. But to go into that, right?
America, black people need land. Give us the land. We don't want no money.
Right. But in order to get land, we all know we need money.
Yeah, facts.
What do y'all feel about? What's y'all formula of saving money, man? I feel like a lot of people in the African American community and communities, period, everybody, they just have a hard problem saving money, bro. They have a hard part. They have a hard time investing. What's your formula?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. See, you know me, bro. You know me, bro. Boy, I'm cheap, bro.
Who the cheapest one?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the cheapest one out here. But it's so hard for me to save money, bro. It's like I got a checking and a saving account. Crazy. Like in the app, right? In the app, I got the checking and the saving account. In the same, I can see both. So, in order for me to save money, I have to have another bank account with a savings.
Do you think it's because you're undisciplined?
Definitely. When I got rainy days, bro, I don't hesitate to go in my savings and pull that money out. Because that's like, I don't want to ask nobody for the bread. You feel me? Like, if I don't got it in my checking and I know I got it in my savings, I'm like, all right, I got to do it. I just put the money back somewhere, somehow, someday.
But but that's not really saving, though.
Nah, it ain't saving. That's what I'm saying. I'm horrible at it.
That's just like,
because as soon as I see the money
in, it's like, you feel me?
So the ways I do it, right?
I got Acorn.
I got Acorn too. The Acorn, number one, is a great tool because by the time you need that money and you think, oh, let me go to Acorn and pull that money out, it takes a certain amount of days for it to come out.
Don't do it on no Friday.
But for me,
Word.
When I really need that money, I don't think of it. Oh, Acorn take 3 days. I don't have that set in my mind to know, so I know when to take it out so I can get it. So by the time I look and be like, oh, let me take this money out, and they tell me it takes 3 days, it'd be like, well, I'm just have to figure it out. And now, dang, I had to touch that money. I figured something out. So now I ain't had to touch that. So that's gonna keep stacking. I feel like people, especially specifically for our people, bro, we gotta take advantage of these ways of saving money.
That's what I had to do with Acorn.
Touch it.
So
people want to live above their means. People want to live above their means, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Too much.
It's crazy,
spending
bro.
Unnecessary money. You feel me? Nah.
I also think Black America likes being taken care of. Certain people uses resources like welfare and food stamps, and they abuse it. Now I'm not talking about the ones who use it and they really need it. I'm talking about the ones who abuse it.
That's crazy. Let's hit on that, my boy.
They live off the government.
Black America love being taken care of.
Some.
I definitely I have to agree because like growing up how I grew up, you feel me? Like
That's a quote, boy.
life wasn't the you feel me? It wasn't the best growing up. So we had all that.
We
We
had
had
what we
Section
had.
8.
You
We
feel me?
had you
I
feel me
couldn't get none of that.
EBT. We had all that. We had all that in my household. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And my mom, she was a single parent and all that stuff. But at the same time, I have seen growing up people that got EBT that didn't need it. They
Didn't
got
need it.
that, you know what I'm saying, that was using government assistance that didn't really need it.
Right.
And even the people that did have it, they were selling their EBT to get cash. Like,
To
Man,
get
come
you feel me?
on,
cash.
Like,
man. That's
you
the
feel
that's
it's,
the
Come on,
hood
it's,
though.
bro.
That's
it's
the
the
hood
yeah,
though.
yeah,
But
but
let me
that's not the right way to do that, bro.
Facts, but that's
But
the
let me put
hood.
it in perspective like this, right? For example, right? Me and my family, we couldn't get none of that. My mama disabled in a wheelchair, can't work. You know what I'm saying? Like they got long-term disability. Anybody who knows about long-term disability knows long-term disability is not enough to take care of yourself, especially
Right.
in Charleston.
Right.
It's expensive to live in Charleston. You can't take care of yourself. Like my mama right now, because we're over 18, she don't get the extra money for having kids. She can barely pay her bills.
Yeah.
But when we were younger and she had us, having food stamps would have been great for us. We couldn't get food stamps. But then you see so many people who can walk, but their mamas and daddies just won't sit on their butt. But I see so many people, they live in Section 8 with foreign cars.
Foreign cars.
Made no
You hustling
sense.
backwards.
No
how
sense
you
hustling backwards,
how you
boy.
in Section 8 and you got a foreign car and you
That's how
got
it be.
food stamps?
That's
You know
how
what I'm
it
saying?
be.
But the people who really need it, like for example, in my situation, we couldn't even get it. So it's just kind of like I grew up with the mentality that I'm not gonna live off the government. Could I go apply for food stamps as a college student? Yeah, but I don't want it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm gonna say it
That's
like
what
that.
without
that's what I try to tell. That's
people
what I
love
try
to
to
get
tell people
complacent.
too. I'm like, bro,
Facts.
don't get too comfortable with that. Like, I feel like that's kind of a crippling tool in
them
some
stimmies,
cases.
them stimmies crippled a lot of people.
Man, people got that stemmy and went to the crab shack. Bro.
Went to the
No, but you gotta
crab.
think about it. But you gotta think
Come
about
on,
a
man.
stimulus check
Shout
is to stimulate the economy, though, bro.
I
Shout out to
It's
Marlon
for that.
Seafood.
It's for those things. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
not
understand
for you
that.
to say. Like, I'm not saying it's
Your bills.
It's for your
yeah.
bills.
You can do stuff like that too. But I'm saying if your bill's taken care of, you might as well flex. You might as well go to the crab shack. Shit, it's to stimulate the economy. You got to put money into the economy to build it up.
I put that stimmy in the stock market.
Man,
Exactly. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing.
I flipped my stimmy.
I got ahead in bills, bro. For real. I got ahead in bills.
Yeah, and paid bills, bro.
Word.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Bills, bro.
I feel like people priorities be messed up, bro. Like I feel like people.
I'm gonna say it like this: people
gotta live below their means, man.
People love to take care externally before internally.
Yeah, definitely.
Black people live externally, bro.
Explain that.
I don't think it's a black person thing. I think that's just people.
Explain that.
Black people live externally, bro.
Explain that.
All right. I'm gonna say it like this. See how we always talk about food, the GMO, the pricing, the healthy food. We always talk about that, right? What people say all the time, man, healthy food expensive, man. It's hard to find.
That's not even all the way true though.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Listen, but that same money they'll spend buying that healthy food, they go get tattoos. They go buy the newest Jordans. They go buy the whips. They go get a haircut every 2 weeks.
Go to Miami for spring break.
They go to Miami for spring break. all that is external. But when it comes to putting stuff in your body, it's too much.
I feel like a lot of people in Black America and the world period, they're just uneducated, bro. Like, listen, we got one life to live. Don't die ignorant. How can you die and only believe what everybody else say? You don't know nothing for yourself. You don't do the proper research for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, God put us all here to seek knowledge, seek stuff. Go learn something. You feel me? Like, I don't get people who they just go through the motions of what the world expects us to do. Okay, go to high school, get out of high school, either get a job or you go to college. After you get out of college, you get a job, you do this, you do that.
There's so many ways to get to the paper, man.
So many ways. Think for yourself.
So many
ways. People scared to do that. Like, I feel like there's so many skills we lacking. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of black-owned businesses. We lacking that.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I mean? Why every black-owned business we can think of restaurant-wise is soul food. But there's so many black people that's so talented that can do so many different other things. But we stuck
but
on
that soul food different though, nigga. That's
fire.
You hear me? Like, stop playing. Fire. Tell me soul food ain't
Shout out
the
to
best.
Shout out to Berthas.
Shout out to Berthas.
Tell me that soul food ain't the best though, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm not saying it's not, but at the same time, it's just like, when am I going to see something new? But other
No,
than
but
the average,
why
every
we doing
day.
something new though? That's
Hey man,
us.
you tripping? It's
That's
a lot
us.
of
That's black people.
it's a lot of
But
Like
what,
white
you go
but
people
that's
to
not,
support
you
but what
go
I'm
to
soul
a
saying
food
but
is
you no,
when
but you go to
I'm
a
not.
Chinese restaurant.
That's not
You're
what I'm
not about to
saying.
get no fucking.
That's not what I'm saying.
Go ahead, man.
And we should
So
have
what you
bet
Bleep,
saying?
money
bleep,
on it.
bleep.
We should have bet money on it, bro. We should have bet who
Telling you,
cursed
I
first
wasn't
get
even
the
the first
bread.
one. Surprisingly.
Whoever cursed first get the bread. We should have bet money on
But
it.
what I'm saying
Go
is
ahead.
like,
Go ahead. See what you about to say?
I'm not saying that we should stop doing that. I'm just saying that everything that has happened in America, everything that America has, bro,
Came
it
from
has
us.
influence from black people. You know what I'm saying, or it
All
came
these
from us, or
all
had
these
influence
TikTok
from
dances. Come
black
on, man.
people. But why don't we expand ourselves into something different than just soul food? There's so many chefs out here, black
I'm gonna
chefs.
say
No,
it
I
like
That
know
could be
that. I
just
know
like
that.
that could
Chef
be
Nancy.
just like a Carrabba's or Charlie. Like yeah,
Why
like why
can't
we
we
don't
why
have
can't we make
those?
soul food our thing? Because it is our thing. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
been our thing. It still
We
is
don't
our
want to
thing.
be like them folk. We want to be like us.
But why do we have to limit ourselves in a box? Because they don't. Everybody
I
else
don't think
don't.
it's limiting ourselves,
What
bro.
you
I think
mean?
it's
You
Are
I
we
leaving
think
money on
it's
the
talking?
table.
Are we
there's
talking
no,
food directly?
but what I'm saying is there are black chefs that do things like go out there to work at, you know what I'm saying, nice fancy restaurants. But there's also those people that have soul food restaurants and is running those businesses on their own. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's their niche. That's what they want to do.
But you
They go ahead.
you missing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is why we can't own a restaurant. Like you just said, there's those chefs, those black chefs that's working for.
No,
I'm,
no, if you
I'm
go
not talking about working for. I'm talking about owning and running their
right.
own, just
Hey,
as though they're running
If you
and
go
and
to if you
their
go to
own soul
Atlanta,
food.
if you
Atlanta
go
is
to Atlanta,
home
that's
of
where it's at.
yeah.
They got
That's
people,
one
and it's hard
place.
and it's hard to
It's a
get into.
place. It's a
And
place
one
in
place.
Charleston, bro. It's a place in
What you're
Hollywood.
saying.
It's a place in
But I
Hollywood.
feel like
Where?
you gotta make yourself like that. You can't just come out the woodworks and be like, oh, I'm a charge my macaroni and cheese gonna be
I didn't say that.
$15 for you know. But that's the only way you get like that though. Charging an
Not
arm and a
true.
leg. So how you
That's
do
not
it? Then?
true.
How you do
That's
it?
not
I'm
true.
gonna say it like
Why
it's
you
a
have to
place in
charge an arm and
Charleston,
a
bro.
leg?
It's a place in
Soul
Hollywood,
food
bro.
don't charge an arm and a leg.
It's a place in
But that's
Hollywood, bro.
but that's
Like
what
Killer
I'm
Skip,
saying.
House of Flavors. He sell wings. He own the spot. House of Flavor wings, bro. Fire. I ain't
Bro,
gonna
what you talking about, bro?
We ain't talking about
Bro,
We
wings,
talking
bro.
about damn wings right
Bro,
now.
I'm talking about a black business that serves soul food, bro. What are we talking about? He's in
We're not
Hollywood,
talking
South
about
right.
Carolina.
no.
What we talking about?
No, we're not
but
talking
we
about
talking
that.
about
But we have plenty soul food places in our city. We have
We got a
plenty.
lot of soul.
We're not talking about
businesses.
that. No, that's not what it's.
He's
no.
talking. He's saying, why can't we have us as black people have more businesses, like bigger
different
businesses?
type of restaurants. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
why,
for
but my
example,
thing is,
like a
why does it have
cuisine.
to be different kinds
Like a
of restaurants?
pasta, that type shit.
why not? Why not?
I mean, you
Because-
Why
you
not?
don't know though. You don't know. It's probably out here. You
Why
just
not?
don't know.
I'm
In
not
our
saying
city,
that we
in our
shouldn't.
city, we
but
don't have any.
But I am saying that's what black people enjoy. They enjoy soul food. You feel me? You're not gonna have black
I
people.
enjoy other types of food.
I understand that, but you go to soul food restaurants for soul food, right?
Yeah, you come to Charleston for soul food, crab.
You're not about to go. You're not. When you go to those places, you expect things to be a certain
Right, but we
way.
already have those. That's established. I'm talking about adding something. Why can't we add something?
I mean, anybody.
What's
can
the
add
problem with
anything.
that?
Anything. I'm
So
not
what I'm
it's a
saying
problem.
is, look at it like this. What I'm saying is, everywhere you go, you see white-owned businesses, and they're in everything. They're in everything. Why we can't have the same thing is what I'm saying. Don't we shouldn't just keep us in a
everything,
box.
When you say everything, what you mean by they have everything? I'm talking about restaurant wise.
What type of restaurants that white people don't have? What type of restaurants they have? They have steakhouses. They got seafood. But they don't. What they don't got?
They got seafood. They
Yeah.
got seafood. Yeah, you're right.
They got seafood.
Black
I mean, we do
people
too.
seafood.
I'm not saying we don't. I'm not saying we
got
don't.
seafood. Yeah,
I didn't say we
black
don't
people got
though.
seafood.
I'm not. I didn't say we didn't though.
I see what you're saying, but I feel
But you
like
get what I'm saying? I'm saying
like-
like expand where we put our leave our mark at. That's what I'm saying. And keep
makes sense.
continuing to expand where we put our mark at. Put
But
it
I
in
think-
everything.
but
In
what
everything.
how I feel about the whole soul food restaurant thing, though, I feel like that's the black person's like you said, you don't want them to be put in a box, right? that's what they're comfortable making. They're
That's
comfortable
the
making
mold,
those
yeah.
foods.
That's the
I don't
mold.
disagree with that, but that doesn't
Right.
mean we can't expand into
I'm not saying
everything
that.
else.
I'm not saying that we can't, but I'm
Soul
saying
food ain't going nowhere for black
when,
people. That's
when
us.
when I go to a soul food restaurant, I know what to expect when I go in there. You feel me? When I go into a steakhouse, I don't want my macaroni with 20 different cheeses. You feel me? That's just
We don't. Everybody don't cook that way though.
I understand. Yeah, I understand that.
It's just a
That's
level of
it's
comfortability.
you have
bro.
that you have that, but see, you have that stigma because you haven't seen nobody of our
that's
color
facts.
doing it. So
That's
now
facts, though.
you don't know what to expect because you ain't never seen it before. That's why I'm saying
Right.
we need to have it to where you can quote what you're going to experience from there. You know what I'm saying? Because we have one, but we don't have one. Until we have one, we're never gonna know, bro. That's why I say we need to expand where we leave our market, bro.
But I mean,
to the point where
it's
everywhere you
better,
turn is black people.
It's got a lot better. Though.
Everything.
There's a lot more entrepreneurs out here, bro. There's
like
a lot
Jay-Z.
more black entrepreneurs out here, though.
Jay-Z is putting his foot and putting black people's market.
But you can't use
Jay-Z, bro. High places.
Yeah,
you can't use Jay-Z, bro.
Jay-Z
has
he's a billionaire, bro.
Yeah, you cannot use.
But I'm giving an example though.
That's a bad example.
How's that a bad example?
People don't have those kind of doors open. First of all, opportunities.
I'm speaking for that level. I'm just speaking for that level, though.
Who else is on that level?
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody. What you mean? As a black Kanye's man of the world. Come on, bro. Yeezy. Let's be real, bro. He's a billionaire. What you talking about?
Exactly. Like
you talking about billionaires? We talking about Southern food, bro.
Like normal folk,
bro. But I'm just saying.
Folk.
But with the point, y'all missing my point. The point I'm saying is, as far as in every person's individual level to leave a mark like a Kanye. I'm not saying, Bertha's need to be a billionaire in 3 years. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying as far as in their department on your level, be the best. Be that black person to where everybody on your level is looking at you. That's what I mean.
That's what everybody strive for.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they gotta be billionaires.
That's what everybody strive for. That's why I said like it's a lot of entrepreneurs out here, bro. No cap. A lot of black young entrepreneurs out here, bro. Clothes, you feel me? Food, graphic design, shoot, bro. Everything. It's a lot of black entrepreneurs out here. It just take us the time to tap in. First of all, tap in, and then support what they got going on. You feel me? Support is free, bro. Support is free.
Not all the time, though. You might have to pay a little 25 for a shirt.
Man,
everything costs money.
Man, a repost is free, bro.
A repost, yeah.
Share my link is free, bro. Come on, man. To tell people.
Crabs in a bucket.
Crabs in a bucket, man. But to tell people what I got going on about my business is free. How can you not support a good idea, bro?
Facts.
Come on, man. How can you not support a good idea?
They envious. They envious. I watched a video today, and this dude was like, how old are you, kid? He was like 15. He was like, how much you making? He was like, I'm making between 50 and 70K a month. And he was like, everybody raise your hand. You just felt envious. Be honest. If you felt envious, and a bunch of the white kids and raised their hand. And he was like, the reason why you feel envious about that is because, number one, you don't believe you can do that. Right. That's why you feel some type of way about him doing it, because you're like, oh, no way he did that. He had to be selling drugs or something. Yeah. But in reality, it's just because you're putting a perspective that ain't no he can do that because I can't do it. You see what I'm saying? So it's just envy, bro. People be envy because they see what you're doing, and they be and they feel bad because they can't do it, or they haven't done it, yeah. Or if they tried it wouldn't work, and they don't believe they can do it. So they want to throw salt on you because they don't want to see you in a higher place than them.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Facts. So John, let me ask you this, bro. In your mind, what was your chances? In your mind now, what was your chances of making it to the NFL? Coming from where you came from, how you grew up, what would you think your chances was of making it to the NFL, bro?
Me and C, we talk about this all the time, but when I was in high school, bro, I didn't even want. It's not that I didn't want to go to college. I didn't know that I could make it to college. I thought that it was more so. I got to go to the military because that's just what everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I know that's successful went to the military, and you know what I'm saying, they got a nice little car, they got a nice house, and they good.
Talk about the Dodge Charger.
Gotta, yes, sir. But I think that my biggest thing was, and sometimes still is that I lack confidence a lot, and
Right.
it's really like is me. I'm the only person that can boost my confidence, and I'm the only person that can diminish my confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like that's where what I liked a lot in high school and in college. I was just like, damn, I don't know if I can. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do that. And the person, I mean, my fiance, she don't really, you know what I'm saying, instilled in me like, hey, stop being so negative all the time. Like, you gotta be positive. And once I got my senior year, my junior senior year, I was like, yeah, bro, I can do this. I
That was
gotta
the
stay
shift.
focused. Yeah, bro, I was really just like, because when I went to college for football, my goal wasn't to play in the NFL. My goal was really just to, you know what I'm saying, do the best I can at what I do. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? And whatever
Mm.
happens, happens. That was what I thought. I was like, whatever happens, happens.
Right.
Damn. Luckily,
Now,
I was
now
good
you
enough.
here. Now
Now
you
you
here.
here. So
Luckily, I was
how
good enough.
has like, being drafted, changed your life? Like
Um,
psychologically, mentally, you feel me? Like just what has it done for you since coming from Clemson?
man, you really gave me a whole new perspective on
Right.
life. Honestly, like I ain't never really had none.
Mm,
We already talked about that. I ain't really had much growing up, but it really just showed me that there is a way out besides selling drugs. You know what I'm
that this
saying?
shit
Like,
it's
yeah,
possible, my boy.
it's like a way you can do things to get out. My way was faster than most people's way is, but I mean,
Facts.
and that's my main. When I talk to other people, I'm like, bro, timing is whatever time. Like, what? Don't put a time limit on yourself, bro. Just
Yeah.
do your
There's
thing.
there's no timetable to success.
None.
Exactly. Just do your thing. And
It can come at any age.
Come on,
exactly.
man.
Mine just came at a different time than everybody else's.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's really, like I said, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. Tell them, bro, you ain't savage, you average, bro.
Yeah,
You
if you
ain't
ain't
savage
savage,
your
you average.
average.
Stop
So
You
playing.
savage, you average.
I
Let's
got a
get that
question for
bread.
both of y'all. I got a
What's
question
up?
for both of y'all to end it off, man. I got a question for both of y'all to end it off. All right. Question number one. What would you tell the younger you?
Me?
With everything you know, Buddha, you go first. What would you
Yeah,
tell the
you
Man.
younger
first.
you?
All right.
What would you tell the
I'm
younger you? That's the first question.
gonna tell myself, that's tough. Okay. I'm gonna tell myself be more consistent in
Yes.
music,
Okay.
in life, in anything I dibble and dabble in. Be more consistent. Be more hands on. Cause I got a short attention span when it comes to certain things. Like if I'm not feeling it, I'm just not feeling it, bro. But in all reality, it may be the best thing for me. So I would tell myself be more consistent, bro. Definitely.
What about you, John?
I'd probably say work harder. My like me, I was always like big as hell. I was always like stronger or faster in some cases than most of the people I played against. And I felt like at the time I didn't feel like I wasn't working hard enough, but like now that I look back on it, I would have went to a lot of different trainers as far as offensive line wise. I would have been doing, you know what I'm saying, out 2 days since high school, like keep
Yeah.
going with those things. And it's really just that my work ethic. Like I'm working my ass off now, but I feel like back then I probably wouldn't have to work so hard now if I would have worked harder back then.
Yeah.
Okay. And so my next question for you fellas is,
Oh, well, you gotta answer the question too
Yeah.
then.
What would
Yeah,
you
what's up
tell your
with you,
younger
man?
self?
why I tell my younger self,
What would you tell a younger
max,
self?
maximize your opportunities. I feel like I left a lot of things on the table and I look back on it and I don't regret it, but I just wish that I would give it my all, or I'd have did a little bit more, a little this or a little that, because I feel
Yeah.
like I sell myself short on what I really could be at right now
All right.
with certain opportunities that I have. Okay, so my next question is, what will you do next to make sure that 10 years from now, I ask the same question, you don't have the same type of answers?
Oh, work, work, work. That's it's just straight like that, bro. Work, work. Put my hand in everything I can possibly put my hand in, bro. Work. That's it. That's all I can do. The setup for the future, bro, is work. That's all I can do. You feel me?
John?
I'd just say win every day. Like get 1% better every day.
Let's get
And
that
I feel like
bread.
once you get 1% better every day, that this is a quote I heard. I forgot who said it. You get 1% better every day. I mean, shoot, eventually them days go add up to 100%. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, you just keep grinding. Don't regress. Just keep getting better.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like for me, man, it's don't be scared to fail. I think I have a strong feel of failure. You know what I'm saying? A fear of going back to where I got from. So it's just
I'm the
like,
same way, bro.
so it's just like I feel like don't be afraid to reach for it all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Right.
easy to get comfortable in your comfort zone,
All right.
but it's uncomfortable to step out of that. But sometimes you have to step out of that in order to reach certain heights that you wasn't gonna be able to get to if you stayed in that comfort zone.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the biggest thing for me. And my last question to you, fellas, my last question to y'all. What can you? How can I phrase this?
Take your time, brother. We got all the time in the world.
No, bro, because you know you gotta wear it the right way. You gotta wear it the right way, play. I gotta wear it the right way. All right, you feel what I'm saying? What when you leave this earth?
All right.
What mark do you want to leave on the world? Like when people think about you, what do you want people to remember you as? What impact you want to have once your time comes?
My impact I want to leave is just somebody that's loving, caring, somebody that'll go the extra mile for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to remember me as like I want everybody to have the same memory of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to have different views of me. You know what I'm saying? I want everything to be the same. So I just treat everybody the same, or I try to at least try my best to treat everybody with the same amount of respect, treat everybody with the same amount of passion that I would my mama. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm gonna keep
when
it
I
a buck.
go ahead with you.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't really care for other people's opinion. All right. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But I mean, of course, I'm gonna go down the same road as John. You know, being that I want the people to know that I would have did anything and went above and beyond for you. But I really don't care for other people's opinion. It's 4 people in this world opinion I really care for, and it's y'all two, my lady. You feel me?
Yeah.
Feel me? So like,
Yeah.
how other people,
Yeah.
how other
I
people,
caught the alley.
yeah, how other people paint me or describe me when I'm gone, it don't really matter to me, bro. As long as y'all know and you feel me,
Right.
I'm good.
I feel like the impact I want to leave on the world when I go is I was real. You know what I'm saying? And not to the point where I try hard to make people know that I'm real, but just they could say it with no effort. Like that was a good dude. And really to leave my family, my last name in a different light than it was when I came into this world. You know what I'm saying? To leave something that I can be proud of, knowing that it's going to carry on and forever be impacted. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the stepping
Hey,
stone
that's
to
tough.
what.
That's a quote. I'm going to put that on Twitter,
Yeah,
cuz.
I'm the stepping stone to what my family name is going to really be one day. I'm the
Feel me?
stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? You got to build it brick by brick, and I feel like
Yes,
that.
Lord.
That's why I want to leave. You know what I'm saying? So that when my kids come into this world one day,
Yeah.
that they look at me as the
The prime
pinnacle,
example.
as the
Prime example.
pinnacle
Yup.
that okay, this is what my dad did. Let me reach above that. And then their kids reach above that and above that to the point where my name is being recognized like a Rockefeller or like a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Even if it don't get to that height, but generation after generation, it becomes a name that is
It'll
known
eventually, yeah,
forever. You know what I'm saying? To
that makes
where
sense.
my kids 200 years, my generation of C's 200 years later never even has a taste of poverty. They're not even in that bracket. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like just be the building blocks now will impact my family name and my family forever. So I just feel like that's
Hey,
really
that's
the impact I
real.
want to leave.
That's real for real.
The name C will never die.
Come on, man. But let's wrap it up, man. Through the Eyes of Us podcast, you know,
Like, comment, subscribe, man. Like,
like,
comment, subscribe.
comment, subscribe.
Follow us on the Instagram
on the gram.
through the eyes of us _podcast.
That's gonna be in the description below. But
Get with it.
this is the first episode, man, and we really just want to thank y'all. for allowing us, if you are listeners, for allowing us to give our perspective on things.
Tune in.
We may be right, we may be wrong, but hey, stick along and you're gonna find out. You feel me?
Not perfect.
Not perfect, but to wrap it up, man, I'm here with my brothers. My boy C and my boy John, man,
Yes, sir.
Love both of y'all brothers with my heart, brother. Yes, sir.
All right.
And we are out of here. See you next week. Come back. Subscribe.